Okay. And I'm back.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll see the NFL's all-time passing leader, Drew Brees.
Okay, Coach, well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is taken
God,
at
is
the
it the
40.
second coming of Garrett Sash?
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2015 out of Florida State, Jameis Winston.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ Logan. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with a draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Now, you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are out in the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
9 yards that time.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll get it down on a play to the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8. The numbers for Evans a week ago. 9 catches, 118 yards.
When you turn in good, consistent performances each and every week, you will rank in the top 10 in the league in receiving yards. And he's number 7 currently, hoping to move up as time goes on.
Jameis to throw it. Over the middle to Evans. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on. I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Winston of the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And with the Buccaneers' new coaching staff, you have to figure they're going to want to use O.J. Howard a little bit more this season. 34 catches, 565 yards last year, but that was in only 10 games. 6'6", 251, and can run. Find a way to get him the ball as they just did there.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. To the air again with Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Again, it's Winston. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Kiko Alonso leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
It has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
His pass caught at the 4. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
So here come the Saints now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the all-time passing leader in NFL history at 40 years of age now, Drew Brees.
I love this quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger, throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well. That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And Gibbs got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
His 13th NFL season now, Ted Ginn, still a reliable target for Drew Brees. 787 yards in 2017, just 5 games last year due to injuries, but he still has the wheels.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Brees. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was the linebacker Devin White there to knock it away. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Brees leaves this one with Kamara. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On 2nd and goal. Breeze. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A reminder that coming up later tonight, a good one on Sunday Night Football. We'll see what could have been a playoff matchup a season ago. The Bears and the Rams from L.A. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football from down in Mexico City to be precise. The Chiefs and the Chargers going at it. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So that one will be accepted. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super tall.
That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you could actually be pushed back before the 1st down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drip back towards the 1st down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. First down, Winston. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. If that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now Breeze. This will be caught at about the 6. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll run it with Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
On 2nd and 9, Winston got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line.
I mean, he'll throw it up deep to Hill, but he's a run-first guy, which is why he was so after me for that read.
I think have running back in their background.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston.
My entire plan for him was to wait until he was out of trades and then put Breida on the trade block, specifically so he couldn't
quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you across state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
Snap.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
And a good return as he stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Sitting here, having a beer, playing some 2K.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft,
the
but
dime.
pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that's caught by Smith. And he's got the 1st down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
The Saints spent a 3rd-round pick on Traquan Smith out of UCF in 2018, and what a thrilling season for him. He was the guy that caught the pass from Drew Brees that moved him past Peyton Manning to become the all-time leading passer in NFL history.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Small one didn't. Kenyon Drake
From
did.
midfield, here's Breeze. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Zeke for 150 yards.
On first down. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Ready? 5-9.
On first down, Breeze looking for Ginn, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit.
I get that one hat, man. It's the hat shot.
Showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do
Bad
is
one where you have to wear the Gatorade hat and make a shot from half court.
He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about
I don't know if I can,
loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Give me the goddamn ball. Jesus.
They'll keep it on the ground again here.
10 fucking seconds.
And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
I think I got it.
What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. There on the coverage, knocking that one away was Mike Edwards. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Breaking that one up was Justin Evans. Read it perfectly. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the carry, it's Logan. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Uh-oh. Me versus LeBron, round 2, boys.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. He's got Evans. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on the line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 more yards there and another first down. From the red zone now, Winston. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing, Winston. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Breeze going to throw. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And got his man complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards.
You had to figure they'd take a shot downfield on 3rd and long, so the old cliche came into mind right away for me. Who wants it more? You always hear about receivers, you hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire to go get that one out of the air?
A 10th carry for Kamara. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given a little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Ready? You ready?
Again, it's Kamara. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
To throw, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. Devin White, the rookie out of LSU, there to bat that one away.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing.
In your face, LeBron.
Sight lines usually right in the middle of the field.
It's that New Jersey accent.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick.
They don't have a TH sound.
Let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that.
I mean, if you ever listen,
do they stick with that?
Among other things, like, you can't say words with cheese in them because he puts extra emphasis on the T.
Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, it's Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Come on!
On the pickup, and that'll make
that
it
is my
second
patented shot.
So.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments.
Believe it or not, I've only thrown like 12 this year.
But stay with the overall essence of the running game.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt.
That was my second foul. Oh, no, that was my first.
Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the strategy was evident there.
Get
it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now in Tampa. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara.
And
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. Drew Brees, 6 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago, and that led the NFL. He'll try to deliver another one. From the 44, Brees, he'll let it fly in the direction again, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit.
Yeah, Julio, goddamn
right back
Jones.
to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really weird.
Say that,
This is caught
but you
inside
forget
the
X Factor
15.
trades are my purview.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now, you're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and
center,
that chance
Steph
paid
Curry.
off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive.
Klay Thompson,
because
Steph Curry.
The defensive guys,
Kyrie
they're just
Irving.
not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Yeah, Steph Curry has the
That'll be a
fastest release in
pickup
the
of
game.
10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Making a guard.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he is met in his tracks.
He's got a big head. Arms.
The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense. countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
It's usually solar.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darryl Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him look that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot.
So he's averaging roughly just shy of 2 catches a game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
He's had 19
scores
catches
on the
in 10
side.
games.
Still
That's
time here
almost
this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Winston. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And it's 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined. But sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame,
motherfucker's 98 speed and there ain't no catching a crack.
You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Coverage there by Von Bell. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to get the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they had a nice little drive.
You still haven't harnessed the proper power.
The interception in the red zone, costly.
Bad enough to throw it
goddamn
anywhere,
trash.
That drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. They're not gonna. Here's Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating.
Hey, this fucking guy.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. That is
I missed
7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week
Didn't realize
ago.
Anthony Davis was down there.
Coach right on
Didn't block it, but he definitely helped.
I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all
I will
the way
as soon as you
before
put the
snapping
meth
it on
pipe down,
2nd
buddy.
down.
An X factor for an X factor. Different. Interesting.
Again, it's Jones.
If I'm trading a big star where it's for a linebacker.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Slightly
this
less
is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here.
He can probably play linebacker better than my fucking linebackers
defense
can.
has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
That's probably better than my linebackers.
Jameis to throw it. And that will be incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
User the shit out of that.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what
you ever have to, like, throw it to him?
After having time to talk it over. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
Well, you got to
they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. A Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball
I
goes
told
one
you the
extra yard,
secret.
maybe not even an extra
If you
yard.
didn't sound
the
like
starting
Violet
point is
from the
20.
goddamn Incredibles and put some actual believability in it.
Also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have?
You have to throw it
Same
to
move motion
somebody on your
over
team, not
and
the end
over.
zone.
Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second
Can't
and a
put the
couple.
big trade block out. And nobody.
Back to throw, Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know
I can't believe nobody's
going for the big shot, right? So
I
defensively,
haven't had any fights in that big dick fire since.
Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
It's not the offseason, bro.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New
Yeah,
Orleans, number 2.
I figured Hollywood
As he'll get a
would
chance to
generate some
talk it
interest
over
like
after picking up the first down. So signs of life in what's been a
I
dormant
will,
offense
for the
in
right.
the second
If I can get a
half. Here's
linebacker for
first
him,
and 10.
either a really fast user or a really good run stopper, I'll
He
trade him.
knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the
And
intended
McKinney.
receiver, but it'll be second
Benardrick
down.
McKinney.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for
Sorry
it.
about it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Breeze.
He is legitimately one of the few things I miss about that Texans team, man.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
He won't be an X factor thanks to Matt.
Breeze to throw. Smith catches left side.
Really?
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Breeze, one of the best ever in these situations as he's trying
Would
to
you
get
pass
his
the
guys
ball
set.
up, Jesus?
Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my. He pulled it in.
Watch your shit.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here.
Anything can be had that's not
Doesn't
named
matter the
Lamar
order,
Jackson.
but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job
Oh,
there.
there is
forcing
something
that
very
completion.
particular I want out of
They've
your
been
team.
very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot.
Actually, there's a couple.
And they've held him in check on the scoreboard. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked
Got
back
him,
at the
Coach.
31. All right, they're going to try and keep
That's a very
hope
prime
alive
candidate
here
for
on
a
fourth
Hollywood
down.
run
They're
type
going
trade.
for it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here
Now,
for Tampa Bay.
90-plus
That was their
linebacker speed?
defense that really
You
made
think
the
so?
statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think
I bet
about
it'd be a
the
wash.
team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
Damn it.
But what a
Learn to
second
pass
half of the
out, you
adjustment. Whatever they did
assholes.
in the locker room, it certainly worked.